In the shadowed halls of ancient Rome, where faith was often tested by fire and sword, rose a shepherd of courage and conviction, Saint Sixtus II. His papacy, though brief, burned bright like a fierce flame in the darkest of times, a beacon of hope for a church under siege. This is the story of a pope who chose sacrifice over safety, a leader whose voice echoed in the silence of persecution, and a saint whose legacy endures beyond the centuries. Chapter 1. The Quiet Beginnings of a Courageous Soul. Long before the weight of the papal tiara rested upon his head, Sixtus was a man shaped in the crucible of a world fraught with danger and faith. Born in the heart of the Roman Empire, he grew up amidst whispers of growing unrest and shadows of persecution that loomed over the Christian community. Sixtus was known for his gentle spirit and sharp mind, a scholar of sacred texts and a humble servant to the church. As a deacon, he tended to the needs of the faithful with quiet dedication, his heart burning not for power, but for the salvation of souls. The world around him was harsh. Emperors demanded loyalty to gods of old, and Christians were forced into hiding, their gatherings secret and their prayers whispered in fear. Yet, Sixtus walked these treacherous streets with a courage born not of strength, but of unwavering faith. His calm resolve and wisdom did not go unnoticed. The leaders of the early church saw in him a rare light, a man who could stand firm when storms threatened to tear the community apart. This was the foundation of a man who would one day rise to the highest seat in Christendom, prepared not by privilege, but by perseverance. In the shadows of persecution, Sixtus's soul was forged like tempered steel, strong, unyielding, ready for the trials ahead. Chapter 2. The Shepherd Amidst the Storm. When Sixtus was chosen as pope in the year 257, the church was engulfed in one of its fiercest persecutions under Emperor Valerian. The very act of leading the faithful was a call to bravery, one that would soon cost him dearly. Sixtus embraced his role not as a title, but as a mission. He moved quietly yet boldly through Rome's hidden Christian communities, offering strength and hope where despair threatened to take root. His leadership was marked by humility and unwavering courage, standing as a beacon for those whose faith was tested daily. But the storm was relentless. Valerian's edicts demanded that Christian leaders be captured, punished, and silenced. Sixtus did not flee or hide. Instead, he chose to face the coming trial with the same serene resolve that had defined his life. In the dead of night, surrounded by fellow clergy, Sixtus continued to celebrate the sacred rites, offering the Eucharist to those who hungered for spiritual sustenance. His very presence was an act of defiance, a testament to the unbreakable spirit of the Church. Ultimately, the emperor's wrath found him. Sixtus was arrested, and with a heart full of faith and hands ready to serve, he faced his fate, not as a victim, but as a martyr who would inspire generations. His courage sowed seeds of hope that would bloom long after the darkness passed, reminding all that even in the face of death, faith remains invincible. Chapter 3. The Final Sacrifice and Eternal Legacy. In the grim shadows of that fateful day, Pope Sixtus II stood unwavering before the merciless decree of Emperor Valerian. Arrested alongside 7 of his closest deacons, he faced a grim fate, death for the faith he cherished above all else. As the executioner's hand drew near, Sixtus's spirit remained unbroken. His final moments echoed with prayers for his flock, a serene plea for strength and unity amid chaos. His martyrdom was not just an end, but a beginning, a powerful testament to the unyielding power of faith over tyranny. But the story does not end with his death. Miracles began to ripple through the Christian community. The sick healed upon touching relics of the Holy Pope, persecuted believers finding courage in his name, and the flame of hope rekindled across the empire. His tomb became a sanctuary, a place where sorrow met solace. The Church soon recognized Sixtus as a saint, a shepherd who had laid down his life for his sheep. His feast day, celebrated with reverence, reminds believers that courage and faith transcend even the darkest hours. Saint Sixtus II's legacy endures, a beacon of bravery, sacrifice, and unwavering devotion. His story calls to all who face trials, stand firm, for in faith, no shadow is too deep to overcome. Chapter 4. The Faithful Companions, the 7 Deacons of Saint Sixtus. Saint Sixtus II did not face the storm alone. By his side stood 7 brave deacons, his closest companions and fellow servants of the Church, each a pillar of faith in a world trembling under persecution. These 7 men, Felix, Januarius, Vincent, Magnus, Stephen, Lawrence, and Vitalis, were more than clergy. They were brothers united by a sacred bond and a shared mission to shepherd the faithful through the darkest hours. As the shadows of Valerian's edicts spread across Rome, these deacons remained steadfast, courageously continuing the sacred rites and offering comfort to the hidden Christian communities. Their lives were a testament to unwavering devotion, embodying the spirit of sacrifice that defines true discipleship. When the imperial soldiers came to arrest them, each deacon faced his fate with remarkable courage. One by one, they were martyred, their blood sealing the Church's eternal promise of faith beyond death. Among them, St. Lawrence's story shone brightest, later remembered for his legendary martyrdom and his unwavering charity. The legacy of these 7 faithful companions serves as a powerful reminder. Holiness thrives in community, and even in the face of death, faith is a bond stronger than chains. Together with Saint Sixtus II, these martyrs carved a path of courage and hope that would inspire countless generations, proving that the strength of one is magnified in the strength of many. Chapter 5. Miracles and the Everlasting Light. Long after the martyrdom of Saint Sixtus II and his faithful companions, their legacy did not fade into the shadows of history. Instead, it shone ever brighter through countless miracles that bore witness to their enduring presence and divine favor. Believers whispered of healing waters near their tombs, where the sick found restoration of body and spirit. Tales spread of those who prayed to Saint Sixtus II in times of peril, receiving unexpected protection and strength to face life's storms. Among the miracles, many told of the courageous Deacon Lawrence, whose charity and faith continued to inspire acts of kindness and courage across generations. His story intertwined with Sixtus's, forming a beacon of hope for the oppressed and suffering. These wonders served as a powerful reminder: sanctity transcends death. The martyr's sacrifice became a source of light in the darkest nights, inspiring faith, courage, and unity within the Church. To this day, pilgrims journey to honor their memory, seeking comfort and miracles in the presence of these holy intercessors. Saint Sixtus II and his companions remain a testament to the unbreakable bond between heaven and earth, where faith transforms fear into triumph and sacrifice into eternal glory. Thank you for joining us on this epic journey through the life, sacrifice, and miracles of Saint Sixtus II and his faithful companions. Their courage and faith continue to inspire countless souls across the centuries. If you enjoyed this story, please subscribe to our channel and share it with others who seek strength and hope in these timeless tales. Your support means the world to us and helps keep these inspiring stories alive. May the bravery of Saint Sixtus II and his companions light your path, and may your own faith remain unshakable in every challenge you face. Until next time, stay courageous and keep the flame of hope burning bright.